Hey, what is up everybody? Dylan here from Iceberg TV and Disc Golf Deals USA. Today, I am super excited to check out the 3 drops for the Discmania Challenge. Today, we're going to be checking out the Gavin Babcock Light Strike MD3 with updated flight numbers 5501. Definitely bringing back some memory of the original 3-claw Eagle McMahon stamp, but then also bringing back the Nate Perkins Night Strike Light Strike name. I thought this was a little bit weird, but honestly, I'm so pumped about how this feels. I'm not actually too worried about the obviously plagiaristic characteristics of the design of this disc. I'm super excited just to see how this guy actually flies. Now we've got a Q-Line FD as well. Whose disc is this? Doesn't say. Premier Q-Line FD. The last one I threw, the Ella Hansen one, was unthrowably overstable, so I'm hoping this one is a little bit more true to the flight numbers and has a little bit more glide to it. Now we also have the Stormbreaker function. I'm a huge fan of the function. I think it's a super fun disc. Probably only useful for most players for rollers, super steep hyzer turnovers, but I'm really excited to check this out today as well. And then we also had to scoop a brand new Q-Line Premier DD3. These do beat up relatively quickly and just become crazy bombers, but you guys will also get to see how a brand new one flies stability-wise today. So let's start with the slightly plagiaristic Light Strike 3-claw MD3. I just find it so weird how they copied 2 old designs on the new design. But we're starting with the MD3 5501. Flies exactly true to the flight numbers. Wow. That's actually super nice. That very much reminds me of the old MD3s. Now we've got the Premier Q-Line FD. Like I said, the last one I had was unthrowably overstable, so hopefully this one is a touch straighter. Oh, much better. Yes, I love that. Okay, I did not expect that to go as straight as it did. Put on a little bit of anhyzer, and wow, that actually just had glide for days and then faded back at the end. Now we have the new Stormbreaker function. Pretty stiff headwind. Let's see how she flies on a slight hyzer release. If you can't get most discs to turn, I guarantee you will get the function to turn. I believe it is a -4 turn, and it flies exactly like a -4 turn should. Now I've got a Q-Line Premier DD3 brand new. Let's actually crush on this one. Look at that glide right out of the box. Wow, that got to the fence line so fast. I've been bagging the Q-Line DD3s for a while now, at least a couple of months, and it has quickly become my favorite distance driver. All right, we're gonna toss these back up the hill here. We're gonna throw them on a little more flat / anhyzer line. Let's really test the stability here, starting with the Gavin Babcock MD3. Oh, that's a good MD3. That is really good. Although I hit the trash can, is absolutely not a trash disc. Q-Line FD. It's still beef, as you can see, as far as FDs go, but at least that one has some glide to it. Is it a 7 glide? Absolutely not. Is it like a 4 or a 5? Absolutely. Then we got function. I'm gonna give this more power and way more height. Wow, I didn't even flip the function. I just ate my own words for lunch. This is a beefy run of function, folks. And we got the Q-Line DD3. That is such a good driver. I keep having to cycle in a new one because my older ones just get beat up pretty fast. It's really the only downside to the Q-Line. So I try to keep like a flippy beat up one that I can just hyzer flip huge turn for max distance. And I try to keep a newish or newer one in there for more stable shots like you saw just there.
Here we go, out here with Iceberg TV. He just let me borrow the Glow C-Line MD3. Let's see how this bad boy flies. Oh yeah, the thing is money. Flipped up just a hair, but had that nice finish. It was slightly nose up, but hey, that's a usable disc. Come on now. All right, we have the DD3. These things are absolutely money. Why did that go so far? Oh my goodness. Maybe this form thing does work, you know? I don't know. Here we go. We got the FD.
All right, welcome to hole 1 at Bradford Park. There's certainly a few holes here that I want to test these discs out on, and we'll get a nice forehand in with the Gavin MD3 to get things started. It's a really good MD3. All right, Grant thinks he's big and that he can get that Q line down there, FDZ. Wait, he might actually be huge. Ace run. Skip. Oh.
Come on! Come on! Oh, let's go!
FD. So the red Q-line FD is way more reasonable than the blue Ella Hansen ones. It has way less dome, way more pushy, and way more true to the flight numbers. I'm glad they fixed these. It's like actually good. They fly perfectly. Try the beefy function. Wow, that's so good. Actually really like that new function. Well, all right, guys, the new Discmania Challenge drops. I'm actually a huge fan. If you want a more stable function, this new Stormbreaker run, actually quite stable, probably only flipping up like a -2 instead of the advertised -4. So really interesting run of function. I'm excited to see if any pros on tour are throwing this. Q-Line FD, they fixed this disc. It used to be unthrowably overstable. Now it's just perfect. So they absolutely fixed the Q-Line FD, and I hope the future runs fly exactly like this one. And then this is the best run of modern MD3. I used to love the MD3 back in the day. They found a way to make it fly like a true 5501, torque resistant, stable, point and shoot, everything you want out of an MD3. This is a run I'm really excited about for the backhand and forehand side of the game. If you want to save 10%, use my link in the description below. That's discgolfdealsusa.com/icebergtv. We'll see you in the next video, and take care.